Good morning, Miss Aida. Today I'll be presenting about my individual assignment 2 by analyzing Eminem personality using Freud's approach. So, who is Eminem? Eminem is a American rapper, which he is famous by producing gruesome and controversial rap songs in the early 21st century. He influenced rap and hip hop music strongly. For example, he won 11 Grammy Awards for his rap song and showed that he is talented in rapping and music. His creativity attracted a lot of followers. However, he had a miserable childhood and unstable, unhealthy marriage. His parents divorced when he was born, and he lived with his mother in low socio-economic household. Plus, he had troubled marriage with his wife as he married and remarried twice with his wife. Luckily, in his late adulthood, he managed to settle this problem, and currently he has more stable personality. So, first and foremost, the study will analyze his early adulthood, which is relatively unstable personality. He was aggressive, having imaginative, disruptive thoughts, and was doing unhealthy behaviors like drug addiction, alcohol addiction. For example, he had used a gun to assault a person because he thought that his wife was having an affair with the guy. So, he was being charged doing so. Furthermore, according to his rap song like Kim, he expressed his anger towards his wife, or aggressive thoughts towards his wife, by describing her wife as a bitch, like sit down bitch, you move again, I'll beat the shit out of you, quit crying bitch. So this kind of words. Furthermore, he also have imaginative thoughts of abandonment. So he afraid that his wife abandoned him, like so long bitch, you did me so wrong, I don't want to go on living in this world without you. So the study, we relate all this with his personality with Freud's aggression frustration theory, defense mechanism, and childhood experience. Okay, according to Freud's frustration aggression hypothesis, he is as aggressive as he possesses an unconscious death instinct or desire to self-destruct. Conversely, a healthy personality will not hurt himself. To avoid to hurt himself, he used some self-destructive impulse. His self-destructive impulses turn outward and express against her ex-wife in the form of aggression through lyrics. Plus, when his ego is used up, when ego's energy is used up, he will express his impulse in a disruptive manner, which he assaulted a person with a gun. Furthermore, this aggression theory also explains that he is frustrated and he is frustrated, and as a result when he is blocking from a goal. So there's all problems causing him to be frustrated. For example, economic crisis, financial issue, relationship problems, and the struggle of being famous in the hip hop culture, as hip hop culture is always a culture of African American. So he experienced great deal of frustration as he constantly falling short of desired goal. So at first he struggled a lot to produce good songs as people don't accept his rap songs. Therefore, he will have persistently aggressive behavior. On the other hand, based on Freud term, we will look at his personality based on defensive stuff. So Freud proposes that adult defenses are related to childhood experience, and there was research study on this notion, and they conclude that people who is high stress in their childhood will tend to rely on denial as they are adults. An individual who constantly apply immature defense like denial, projection, or other immature defenses will lead to problems like hostility, depression, and alcoholism, which in Eminem case, he adapt problems like hostility, depression, and alcohol abuse because he had a traumatic childhood. For example, he also was bullied in the school age as he's living a black people neighborhood, and he has a broken family. Furthermore, we'll explain how he used defensive stuff in his adulthood. He applied sublimation to channel his unconscious impulse that were expressed during his childhood in his lyrics. So he sublimated aggressiveness towards his mom, towards his wife. Like, for example, he expressed his hatred to his mom, like saying his mom having drugs. For example, in his lyrics, my mom loved Valium and lots of drugs. That's why I'm like, I'm like, cause I'm like her. So this show his hatred towards his mom. Although this is socially accepted in a sense, but it still resulted him to have lawsuit with his mom. Furthermore, he also used denial in his early adulthood. So he said that he was the one who raised up with his brother and his mother had done nothing. Later he lost the lawsuit. No. Later he will have a lawsuit with his mom and he lost the lawsuit. And after a few years had passed, he proposed that he was wrong. Furthermore, he also used reaction formation defensive stuff, which was immature and disruptive. For example, although he showed love towards his wife, he wrote gruesome songs to insult his wife. Thus, the study believed that the childhood experience affect badly on his personality, as he relied on some immature defensive mechanism which caused him to be hostile towards his mom and wife, and to be drug and alcohol addicted. Thus, this shows his poor management in intrapersonal relationships. So from all these points, we found that he have a relatively bad environment which is more close to social base and lead his personality to form in terms of social, as he's living in a neighborhood that all this disruptive behavior like drug abuse, alcohol abuse, assaulting is common. Fortunately, his personality becomes stable, and for the his sake of his children, he become more stable as he's no longer addicted to drug, no longer addicted to alcohol. He starts to do charity. Okay, in conclusion, the study analyzed Eminem through Freud's theory. However, the study found difficulties on getting enough information to relate with psychosexual stage of Freud's theory. For instance, the source for a person's oral stage during childhood is difficult to obtain. So somehow Freud's theory unable to relate with some theory unable to relate with describing a personality. Thank you.